EXA, the infinite instrument. The big change in this build is the ability to teleport. To teleport, we can push on the top of the Vive touchpad, or on the Oculus controls, it's the top buttons on either side. We can do this with either hand. And when we begin the teleport, you can see by tilting the controller, we can decide which direction we're going to face. So here I'm going to turn around and face the center of the room. Or I can jump to a corner and face the center, or jump to the middle and start basically where I was before. And one thing that I found is helpful is that you can jump outside of the center and have a better view of where you're going to land with your teleport target. As you saw in the beginning of this video, you can grab items or a bunch of items in either hand and still teleport around with them, so they'll follow you. And I could leave these here. On the floor, we've got some circles. These indicate to us where the elements in the scene are, and the circles are just positioned directly below the item. So that works with the ringers and the menu interfaces. And I found that to be very helpful for aiming, so you can get a general idea of where these structures are compared to the target. So say we want to face this flower shape, we can jump right to it. This build also has a new default layout. You'll see I moved the tools and the menu interfaces out from the center, push the tools over here, and the menu interfaces off to this side. With the new teleport feature, it's not as important to have everything stacked up in the middle. This build also includes a subtle improvement to the mute tool. Now when you strike through the ringer to stop it, the audio tapers off over the course of a few milliseconds instead of stopping it immediately, and that avoids a clicking sound that could sometimes occur when you stop it. The mute tool still does all the things it could do before, where you can stop it more rapidly based on proximity, or even hold it next to the note to get a more staccato sound. Some of you might have noticed last build had an issue with the guitar sounds, but not anymore. The strings were sounding like they would kind of pitch bend up after a few moments, and that was related to an internal thing with the way I'm processing the audio. We also have a fix with the hover UI elements. Previously, the left hand wasn't stopping the menu interactions when you grabbed it, which would mean you'd select the items while you're moving it around. Here we have the new Oculus Touch handle models. They still have the basic bar shape with the magnetic connection points on the top and bottom, but these ones have the circular panel to match the Oculus Touch with buttons that you can press, thumbsticks you can move, and when you squeeze the index finger trigger, it lights up the circle in the center. To teleport with the Oculus Touch controller, push the top button with either hand, and there's a little icon next to it to remind you how to do it. The new teleporting feature is great for players who don't have a full room scale setup. So here I am sitting in my office chair using my Oculus in front-facing mode, and I can still navigate around the scene without any problems.